Going on? Yes, so now we're back here for some game action, baby. Welcome back. While you were away, you earned 12.31 million diamonds and 8.98 AO of gold. Thank you, thank you. We'll take this. And for today, I wanted to talk about some tips, I guess, from my experience in the competition modes. A little few things. I mean, I'm not a pro, or anything, but there's maybe a little something that at least I can put in my input on the way I have done competition modes. So when we first start the competition mode, we're gonna have the daily roar ready to go, so we can claim the boosters. We're gonna want to claim the attacks, of course, and we're gonna want to claim the Gigabyte Guardian. And now the daily roar, the daily roar, you might want to hold on a little bit off right away, right? Because if you get gold, the amount of gold that you get from the daily roar is represented by the amount of gold that you're earning right now, right? So if I were to spin and get some gold right now, hopefully I will, so that I can show it on the clip. Some diamonds. So we get 3 free spins, right? Before they start asking for either diamonds or vouchers. So maybe you wanna, run your luck running those 3 freebies, but I would suggest you kind of hold off a little bit. Again, because of the main reason being the gold price, that is relative to the income that you have right now. So you want to try to get your cash up, maybe so that you can get good rolls on the daily roar. And you also want to do you don't want to do them all at once. You want to do them throughout the day, so that at 2 p.m. you have a certain amount of gold, and that's what the price will be on the daily roar. But by 4 p.m. you're gonna have a different amount of gold, because you're increasing your business's income. And so you don't want to do them all right away all at once. You want to spread them out. Now, that being said, oh, thank you, 5 million diamonds. See, maybe you spin it and you get 5 million diamonds, baby. Dude, you always come through. ManeCity always comes through for the video. So you might want to try your luck for a few spins right away, see if you get something like that. But you want to start building up your businesses, so that you can get, if you do happen to get the gold roll, you'll get a higher roll, because that's the amount of income. See, let's try one more, see if we happen to get gold this time. No, nope. And also we're gonna get the daily roar the first time. There you go, some boosters. So we're gonna get the daily roar as soon as the competition starts, and then it resets again by 4 p.m. Pacific time. So you guys do the calculation according to your time zone. And one thing that's happened to me, again, this is a video for tips of my experience. One thing that's happened to me is, by trying to spread out the daily roar, again, for the reason about the gold, sometimes it's almost time to reload, and even sometimes I've even missed on rolls because it resets again by 4 p.m., right? So let's say that throughout the day I'm trying to spread out my my daily roars. You want to make sure you use them up before they get resetted, right? If you see it's 3 p.m. and you still have 5, oh my god, that was the gold. Well, hopefully you guys can probably rewind it and see that the gold was relative to my income, right? There it is right here. Again, always coming through ManeCity for the video. So see, right now I have this amount of gold because it's relative to my income at the moment. So you want to have the highest amount of income at the time when you do your daily roars, right here, up here. 141 AN per second. All right, so that's my daily roar tip. Something to consider. Another thing that I would say, it's commons versus uncommons, right? So when we get the blueprints, right? Let's say that these are our blueprints, and as soon as we log in, we get one free blueprint. So if we were to reveal the blueprint, we'll get a gym. So you want to place that gym and start making some gold, some gold. You also want to go to the mansion and place some furniture because you'll start getting more blueprints. Now, speaking of blueprints, here's my other next pro tip. Um, you're gonna get them every level now. Before they used to stop at level 5, and the top players are gonna need businesses, and they rather get blueprints to try their luck on a good business and see if they get, as opposed to just buying whatever we get right now, a diner, right? So instead of the top players buying diners, they're gonna want to buy the blueprints for the chance of getting a good business. So if you have your, there you go. That's one of my favorite um, businesses to start my competition mode because it's uncommon. It's a a two lot, and it gives very very nice gold income. So, and also because it's an uncommon, this is not gonna get affected by the smoke. What's the attack? The first attack. Um, so yeah, that would be a good right there. You would place your bazaar and start clicking away and start making some income. So okay, so my tip is that if you have your, and if you haven't, bind your crypto.com account to the ManeCity, you might want to do that because it opens up the market. There's two ways to open up the market so you can start selling stuff. The first one is buying, I think it's 100 million diamonds, and the second one it's binding your ManeCity account to your crypto.com account, and that is done to get rid of the bots, right? So I think that was a good call. So if you do have one of those two options and you have the market open, you want to open a few blueprints, but you might want to sell probably one or two, and you can get some of those vouchers that you can use for later on. As the competition goes down, the businesses are gonna get cheaper and cheaper. Everything gets cheaper and cheaper, right? So you want to start selling maybe your second, maybe your third. That's up to you, but I would suggest selling one, maybe even two blueprints, depending on what you have, right? Maybe one. Maybe start off with one. Again, this is kind of like for new players. Everybody else, we all got our own strategies. I'm just trying to help out with actually anybody who can. We all benefit from each other, right? All right. So that is my blueprint tip. Try to sell one so you can get some vouchers and maybe use that money later on to buy something better. A business that you might need. Maybe you can buy businesses to merge them if you have enough diamonds, right? So that would be going to my next tip of the day, the merge. So let's go to the shop. All right, guys. So because you're gonna have quite a few businesses um, when you first start, you are going to. It'll be probably better if you merge them to get a quality two like this guy, instead of trying to bring up a new business to a new prestige because it's gonna cost you a lot of diamonds, right? Or even if you can get them from the market, you can sometimes get good deals from the market on the quality twos, right? Um, so that's if you can pick up quality, if you can increase the quality of your business, that's a big one. As opposed to trying to bring another business up a prestige, right? Because it's gonna cost you so many diamonds to bring another business to a whole new prestige. So try to take advantage of people that are selling. A lot of us, we're gonna get good qualities from the blueprints, and we're gonna want to get those vouchers, right? And it's gonna be an auction mode. And actually, speaking of auction mode, they just released an update, so I guess it's perfect time to read it and talk about the update on the auction, right? So let's go ahead and where are you, Mister City Bulletin? Maybe yes. All right. So here's the news. Hello, citizens. With World Series 2 in just one day, we have made some balancing updates to the auction bidding timeframes, so everyone does not miss crucial auction listings. Getting the right business at the right time will be crucial to your strategy to come up on top in the World Series. Balancing updates. Auction bidding timeframes have been lengthened. When the first bid is placed, the item will go to the buyer after 2 hours if there are no second bids. If a second bid is placed within 30 minutes of the first bid, it will go to the highest bidder in 30 minutes after the highest bid is placed. If a second bid is placed after 30 minutes of the first bid, it will go to the highest bidder 2 hours after the highest bid is placed. So that means that they took out the 30-minute that it was before and they extended it to 2 hours so that people don't lose out on potential potential offers that you just see them and people snipe them. And at the same time, everything is like an up and down, right? Like a balance, like a scale. At the same time, you as a seller are more likely to get more vouchers for your business because it's gonna be in the public eye. It's gonna be in the public eye, yeah, for longer, for 2 hours. So yes, you guys are gonna have the buyers are gonna have to wait longer than before to get that business because before it would be 30 minutes. Now it's gonna be 2 hours. But it's gonna be good for the market in my opinion. I see it. There's more time for businesses to have more merchants per se. So I mean, again, it's a balance. People might want a business within those 30 minutes, and of course, it's a city plaza. It's a business. Everybody's for their own. So okay, next tip. Let's get those. Stay tuned for the Cyber Cubs. We get 10 in a 24-hour period. All right. So we're gonna get these guys. 1 million diamonds. Look at this. Wow. ManeCity does like making YouTubes. Maybe I gotta make more YouTubes more often so I can get good prices, bro. Where are we at? Okay, so make sure you get your cubs. They come every 4 hours. And they get resetted at the same time as the daily roar. Again, it's 4 p.m. my time. So be on the lookout for them. They only have, you usually get 5 packages per delivery. So it takes it's a 10 minutes. You're gonna get them. You're gonna hear them for 10 minutes. So it's like you get 2 minutes pretty much to catch it, or maybe 1.5, whatever. And then on the next 2 minutes, you're gonna hear the next one. So it's 5 deliveries in a 10-minute window. If you catch the first 2 deliveries, then you won't see another one for the third or fourth delivery, because again, it's only 10 deliveries for a 24-hour. If you catch the first delivery, you miss the second delivery, then you still have the third or fourth delivery to catch on. Or if you only catch 3 in one delivery, because you logged in late, or most of us keep our sound down. So we don't hear them. So make sure you try to take advantage of the Cyber Cubs because it's free stuff, right? Like right now, we just got some free diamonds. What was it, $1 million? And so yeah, that's another pro tip. Next pro tip, as you can see it right now, which is a little more painful for some people, using the level up one at a time. Anyways, you're gonna have to eventually be waiting for diamonds or waiting for gold. So why are you gonna hurry and push that 100x if you're gonna just keep waiting for more things to happen? So, do your 1 clicks and get the max out of your rolls. And that's just my own, my own experience of how we do things. Right? So see, we have to wait for the cub anyway. So while we're waiting for the cub, we're doing a little level up one at a time. And let's go see what the next cub is bringing us. There you are. A booster, an attack, 25k. That's usually, that's like the normal 25ks. It's kind of like the average, I guess, like anything, right? The odds. So going back to the grind, the level X1 grind at the time. So again, it's my experience. Yeah. So you might want to get it to level maybe anywhere between 390, maybe 400, maybe 380. We're gonna do this one to the 400, and then you want to kind of move on to the next business, right? Because after this, it's gonna get really, really pricey or move leveling it up. So you want to get maybe 2 or 3 businesses to 400, and then just from there, just focus on one. That's another error that I made. I wanted to increase my goal. Like I was just sitting here staring at my computer, and I just wanted my goal to increase. That I started prestiging up unnecessary businesses. So I at the end I had like a whole map full of like prestige one and maybe like one or two prestige two, and those are diamonds that I wasted on prestiging the other businesses. So be patient, try to prestige only as you know, focus on your increments or your main earner if you can. And then you need a few cool cats to meet requirements, and those are cheap to meet requirements. So that's again where the balance comes in. Let's see what you got for us, buddy. All right, some gold. So gold is always good in competition, right? Because you're gonna need that. You could go ahead and level up some more of the business that you're working on. And again, you wanna focus on a few amount of as only the ones that are needed for your prestige requirements, right? So that's that other tip. Let's see what else can I think of that I messed up. Okay, so let's talk about the Savannah Bandit attack. That is one that it's going to. So the Savannah Bandit attack, it's gonna affect any business that is next to one of these obstacles. So in this land, I have one, these two, this spot right here, and this one that's taking up four lots of land. So let's get some businesses so that I can see what we're talking about. So let's say we have one business, right? One slot business. Okay, so we got one, and let's put another one, just a few more. Let's put a museum right here, right? Just so that we can see kind of like what options we have. And let's say we have um another business, but that is maybe like the records. Okay, no, the L Sport. No, the records. Where are my records? There it is. So the records are facing a different type, right? Like this is two what is it? Like horizontal, and there you are. Let's come back to the Savannah explanation after we get this cub. Here you are, buddy. Right, there you go. We're getting free weapons, free defense. All right, so you want to get those cubs, as many as you can. Try to be on the Discord too. We try to be on the Discord for Void. Anytime somebody's logged in and we know that it's time, we kind of put it out there for everybody to like check. I'm pretty sure the Legion does too. So I would suggest get on the Discords so that you can have a better good communication. You don't have to fight this war alone. So get on the Discord so that these clubs are pretty important, right? So let's go back to the Savannah Bandit. All right. So let's say that we get hit with the Savannah Bandit. That attack only affects the businesses next to the obstacles, like I mentioned. So let's see if we can send an attack. Let's see who are we next. Mm, okay, let's try to send the attack to McLovin NFTs. So another okay. So let's go to another tip while we are at it. Depending on how much space you have on your backpacks, you can equip all your tools because you want all your bonuses to be active at all times. Then what I do, I with the remaining space that I have, I equip the ones that I use the most, which are the 3 lower attacks. So I have my weapons locked and loaded and ready for the malware, for the savannah, and for the bell of venom. So all those I'm ready to shoot them out. I don't have to get rid of my tools that are already equipped. I don't have to remember to put them back on. All right. So let's go get that cub. Where are you? Where are you? I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. There you are. What you got for us? Give me some goodies. 100K. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so since we are ready to attack with the Savannah Bandit, let's see if we can land an attack. And here it is. Oh, we're gonna have to buy some. Let's buy a few since we're already here. And let's buy a few of this guy. I usually don't buy them. I wait for them to show up, but actually the malware Maelstrom I did buy some because I had a whole bunch of diamonds. Every time I'm in the competition mode, because I don't play that much on the normal mode, my normal mode diamonds accumulate. Who did I send it on? Oh, I hope it was I hope it was NFTs, right? But we landed 123. Yeah, it wasn't friendly fire. I forgot. Because it would have told me if we try to do friendly fire, it'll tell you, look. So whoever attacks you and is for the same faction, they're bullies because it actually tells you, are you sure you're targeting a tycoon in the same faction? So, come on, guys. If you don't want to attack anybody, just go without a faction so you don't, violate rules. Anyways, we landed that Savannah hit, right? So, let's go to our scenario. So this guy right here, when we go to the base income, under Savannah, it says 0%. Attack income, 0%. And it also shows right here, right? So there's no attacks active or any, attacks. Oh no, it's not going to show there. My bad. Okay, so, but this one, the pride records, when we go here, when we go to Savannah Bandits, we can see that we're getting a 49.54% on a boost, right? So it's going negative 90% because of diminishing factors of the lands. As opposed to this guy, again, it's not getting no Savannah. When we go to attack income bonus, and it shows you all the attacks, all 4 attacks that are for businesses. It'll tell you how they're being affected, what kind of bonuses you're getting. It'll show right there on their attack income bonus, right? So because this one is not next to an obstacle, we're not getting any bonuses. So we are going to remove and put it next to an obstacle. And now we're getting the bonus, the Savannah Bandit. Now, the tip on this one is that if you're not attacking anybody, right? So let's say you haven't attacked anybody with the Savannah. So you are pretty much on 0 attack income. If you haven't attacked anybody and you just got attacked, you want to move your business because it'll be affected. You want to move it away from an obstacle. So you want to remove it and then place it back on. Come on, records. There you are. So you want to, oh, look, let's use this star 6 for show, so we can show off. And now, when you go to the attack, when it says, defense or attack, when you're being attacked, you won't have any effect. You won't be affected because you move your business away from the business. So again, if you're attacking somebody and you landed, you want to put them next to a business. If I landed the attack, it's gonna get the bonus. But if I haven't attacked, or my attack is even more than what I got attacked with, if I got hit by a Savannah, in order to take away that Savannah bandit hit against me, I'm gonna move my business away from an obstacle so that I won't be affected. So this is the reason why people that have blockchains that have no obstacles on their lands, right now the Savannah Bandit does nothing for them because they can't get the bonus. Even though they land 1,000 Savannahs, they're not gonna get any bonuses from it because they don't have any obstacles. And that's why when you're in your own faction, um, if you know somebody is in the same faction than you, and you know they have a blockchain, another tip, but this one is pretty common. Everybody kind of knows this one. So if you know somebody who you are next to that even though it's the same team, but they have a blockchain, they'll let you hit them because you get the bonus, and they won't get affected. So the bonus goes to your land according to the whatever you do on your land. So they won't get affected because they don't have any obstacles, and you'll get the bonuses because you have obstacles. So that's a little coordinated attack between players of the same faction. Another thing is that the this attack right here, the Veil of Venom, this one it's only gonna affect the common businesses, right? So land. Missed it. So good because I didn't need you anyways. All right. So anyhow, if I were to if I would have landed that attack, none of these businesses would have benefited from it because they're not commons. None of these would benefit from that attack. The only ones that would benefit are your commons. Your diners, your cool cats. But beware of that. If you don't have any, if for some reason you're not running a lot if your main business, which is for me, I try to use uncommons just for the same thing. Not only because the gold income is better, but also because the attack won't affect me. But then again, I won't get any benefit from it either. So that's we cover the Savannah, and we're covering this Veil of Venom. We cover the daily roars. Try to spread them out, but don't spread them out so far that you forget to finish them before they reset again. Look out for those cubs. Sell a blueprint early on, at least one. I'll suggest sell at least one early. Like the earlier the better because the price is still high. If you wait too long, the prices just get lower and lower. Granted that we've only had 3 weekends, or the weekend competition. So everything, of course, was lowering a lot faster. This is going to be 4 weeks, so I think that the prices might hold up a little better throughout the competition. So, yep, I think that's what I got for you guys. Good luck to everybody out there. Take in consideration your diamond production, and try to make your strategy around your diamond production. Yeah, any comments, any questions, go ahead and like, subscribe, and all those goodies for the algorithm. And any questions, suggestions, put them on the comments. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. Good luck on the war. And if I think of anything else, oh, by the way, yes, I do think of something else. Stay tuned for good old Arwink and good old Oracle's podcast coming up hopefully this weekend, so we can maybe get a few days in the competition and see how things are going. So yeah, be on the lookout for the next episode of ManeCity Radio podcast by Arwink and yours truly, DJ Oracle. With that, peace out to the fam. Pro fam is the best fam. Shout out to the Legion. Shout out to the best team, which is the Void, of course. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.